Labour is going through a major identity crisis, with Sir Keir Starmer's only way back to power through the lost red wall seats in the north of England, a party member and trade unionist has told Express. The Labour Party has failed its working-class voter base and must win back their trust if it ever wants to gain the keys to Downing Street, Express.co.uk has been told. Labour famously lost its red wall stronghold in the north of England at the 2019 election. It was the party's worst defeat since 1935, with many attributing former leader Jeremy Corbyn's monumental failure on his leapfrogging on Brexit. Yet, although acknowledging Brexit was a decisive factor in Labour's loss of its working class, Paul Embury, a firefighter and trade unionist who has been a Labour member for 26 years, said the issue was merely a symptom of the party's lack of grasp on people who used to call Labour their home. He also said that Prime Minister Boris Johnson's handling of the coronavirus pandemic may not tip red wall and working-class voters back to Labour even if the government fails the people who lent their vote to the Tories. Mr. Embury explained, in terms of Boris Johnson's relationship with these communities and whether they'll vote for him again, I don't think that's necessarily going to be driven in terms of what happens to the negotiations around the deal. I think that's more likely to be driven by what happens in the next 4 years. Many of these communities, these Labour red wall seats, place their faith in the Tories for the first time and they want payback. It took a lot for many of them to vote Tory. It went against everything that they stood for. There were stories of people having their grandfather whispering in their ear when they were in the polling booth. But having done it once, I think they'll do it again if the Tories deliver. These Northern and Midland constituencies, if the Prime Minister is seen to be tangibly improving the lives of those communities, investing in them, bringing back jobs, really industrializing, regenerating, then I think people may well vote for the Tories again, and that's Labour's real danger. The truth is that there's no route back to power for Labour that does not pass through those red wall seats and win them back. And that has got to be the guiding mission for the Labour Party.